have summoned me by the flame. The contract is sealed. I am Phinaxio, the Cleft of Fire.
I should have been more careful.
I apologize once more, but Phinaxio had yet to establish a contract of her. The ring is in the drawer for now, to quicken the recovery. Breaking contact for a little bit might help her regain her constitution faster. I'll explain more about the situation in the other room while she recovers. Please, follow me.
I need to become stronger, so I can protect Tay. If she can fight, then so can I.
So my presumptions were correct. That ruby ring is authentic. If it is true that your father is vice of the governor, then the chances would probably have it he is after Tay so he can utilize that power. The government, those CMD, yearn in only their interest, never for the people.
Wait! Tay and Allan's father is the vice governor of the CMD?
It's true. Our father had turned against us in recent years. His very children and our mother vanished into thin air. She gave these rings to us when we were children. These rings we had pulled from a decrepit ruin my father worked at when we were kids. He was fine with them at first, but suddenly it became a crazed obsession of his. If we had given them to him to begin with, I doubt we would have been in this mess in the first place. But
Zephyr is correct. The rings in the hands of such powerful people would rightly be misused, especially in the hands of people as reckless as the CMD. The consequences of this would be impactful to the Eden, and extent damage would be unsurmountable. So much so, it would change the world. If Phinaxio were to be destroyed or corrupted by Hex, heat itself could be wiped from the Eden, or we could die in a blazing inferno. The very concept of order would cease to exist on our planet. It wouldn't be long until Agu fell foul either. However, what intrigues me is when we summoned Phinaxio through Tay, the bird mentioned her other half was close by. You implied so yourself, Allan. Will this happen to me too? You must possess the other ring.
I can't really hide that nag, I suppose, huh? After seeing what happened to Tay, I couldn't stop thinking about this one here. I don't feel anything special about it, but
at least I can put aside my worries that neither jewel is in the hands of the CMD then. In a way, you calmed my own fears.
But there's no way to stop the CMD coming after us, is there?
You raise an apt point. Indeed, they could storm into this settlement tomorrow. How do you think you would face that? Do you still think you have what it takes to face your father at his home ground, in flight of all the danger? Ah, yes. Thanks for reminding me. Dear Sile, please go retrieve the gift from the other room.
Yes, miss?
And what might that be?
You'll have to wait and see, won't you now?
Miss Seshar.
What is it?
The room has been ransacked. I saw another woman pull her through the window. She had purple hair and a white uniform.
A CMD, no doubt.
It has to be her.
Damn it, Shaena!
Sister, no!
Hurry, outside.
There! Wait. You?
I'm sorry.
That's right. You wouldn't want me to take irrational precautions, would you? I guess you children don't learn a thing. This is my little vendetta for last time, you hear?
This isn't the first time you've encountered her. back in Riley's hometown, she'd also attempt to steal the ring.
And I now know the full capability of these rings thanks to you. I finally understand the secret contained within.
What's the reason behind all of this? Why the interest?
Isn't it obvious? There's a lot of people depending on this mission's success, but a little boost doesn't hurt.
Shaena, I have a very important assignment for you today, but first, I'll show you some interesting details. Phinaxio and Allan. What do you know about them, Shaena?
They were first witnessed by a CMD employee, Ruth Roberts, in 3053. The beasts subsequently died and their bodies became mere jewelry housed in the shrine of Udokrush. What's the relevance?
Then it was definitely worth you visiting here, Shaena. The half-Daver of Fire Phinaxio was seen flying over Utopica just last week. Rather peculiar, isn't it? But it has confirmed my anxieties. The spirits of these creatures are very much alive, preserved by magic metal. These spirits exhibit a potential beyond mere possession. They are using living bodies to take form and move.
You mean...
It seems that the Hex is not the only thing that can take possession of material. It seems that some humans have temporarily managed to become half-gods with them. That kind of power is dangerous in just anyone's hands, yes?
Commoners to deities? Is it that easy to obtain power with them?
Not entirely, Shaena. You see, we obtain reports that fire is necessary to awaken the ring's potential. Lead cannot simply become gold without the correct ingredients. It's the same logic in application here. Shaena. Your job, Shaena, is a very prestigious one. I want you to obtain the Ruby Ring of Phinaxio and bring it back here. Kudu wants it for his own purposes of energy, but it is something I also want to research personally. There is even a small possibility we could save your brother with them.
My brother's state... Is he still...
He is not safe with that scar.
Wait! You said to him that he was cleared of the Hex!
I apologize. I had to lie for his own sake. If he knew, he would have... Stressing the body with such a revelation would cause the Hex already within him to accelerate in its occupation. And the longer we take, the less reversible this affliction is. You are lucky that Gajaki is even sparing your brother's life. It took much to persuade him. The sooner this is done, the sooner you will see your brother again. Understand?
Yes, sir. My brother Adon was on the line. His survival is relying on my success! My brother was bitten by an overturn during a patrol with him in Metalia Shores. I never felt so helpless in my life. To save him, this ring, This ruby ring is the only way. I will summon Phinaxio and accomplish my mission. I will heal you, Adon. I'll never feel so powerless again!
What bullshit? Curing Hex? Just like that? How deluded are you? Hex cannot be fully cured from an overturn, whatever the circumstance. You'd live the rest of your life in a rotting undeath. The Crusaders fought and lost. Fought and lost. Countless men fell to all manner of evil within that mad place called the Fall. The CMD know nothing about what they are dealing with.
Now who's talking bullshit? Anything is possible. We'll have to do this by force.
Explains where the matches went.
Please, Riley. Let me distract this wench for a minute. Just get Tay away from her.
Wait, you don't mean to say you're going to try to use the ring? No, you can't! Cesar specifically said if you haven't made a formal contract yet...
I'm sure if Tay was able to summon the Firebird in a moment of great strife, I should have no problems doing the same. Trust in me.
But that's insane! You can't do it! I won't allow you!
I don't care. Let me do this. I need to do something before this witch does something foolish. Shaena! Why don't I toss you mine as well? They're a pair, right? This is the Emerald Ring. It's totally legitimate. The CMD did want this one as well, correct? Imagine both in your hands. You could save your brother.
Cut the crap and quit stalling me! I won't fall for it! Want me to ease your pain?
Time I quit standing idly myself.
Yes, I'll prove it to you. Come on, why won't you answer me?
Are you alright, Tay?
Yes, I'm not hurt. I'm more worried about Allan, though. You can't just summon whatever's in there without forming a contract. If he tries forcing it, who knows what will happen?
We'll just have to believe in him. You should probably know better than anyone else. If he makes up his mind, there's no changing it. I'm sure if that thing is really inside the Emerald Ring, it will understand his call.
But if he keeps at this... No, you're right. I need to have faith in my brother. I need to believe he can do this. He already regrets having to leave me behind for all those years. He's trying his best to make up for it.
This time is incorrect.
You really are thick-skulled despite all that pride, huh? That ring is fake. This power, it is magnificent! What is that sound?
Let me untie you, Tay. We need to move quickly.
What is that sound? It's screaming so loudly! No, That shouldn't be possible!
Can someone tell me what the heck is going on?
By forcing the spirit out with a plentiful source of desire and hatred, creates conflict between the spirit and host souls. It won't be long before her fragile soul breaks Phinaxio, and they both become melded with nihilistic intent. It could create a flood of hex energy so intense, it would consume the entirety of Jashej in darkness. Quickly, Zephyr, bind her with a hex seal.
I was already onto that. No!
Zephyr!
That sound!
What sound? Now I hear it.
Huh? That wasn't what I just heard.
You must defeat it quickly. If it remains like this, then the whole of Jashej and more could burn to ashes.
Such power! Was I that capable? These rings are that powerful?
Don't delude yourself! Shaena's hidden malice gave birth to this!
You need to defeat it now, while it is still weak.
Wait! Where the heck did it go?
An attempt to hide her essence? Is that even possible?
Keep your guard up. It will reappear soon.
Tay! Stay close, alright?
Okay.
Watch out!
Thunder appears! Thunder appears!
If this keeps up, we won't win. We need to do something, or we're all goners.
I am afraid to say that my powers against such a thing as a Hex Conjurer is useless. I would only help grow its own power.
Riley!
I'll stand up and fight! Whatever it takes!
You think you have me by the ropes, but I still have plenty of fight in me. Come at me with all you have.
Allan! You can't fight anymore! Run!
Where'd she go? Damn it.
depends.
You'll pay!
Allan! No! I feel so powerless.
Is this it? I have no strength left. I cannot move. Only think. Is this death? After all this, I've failed her. Tay, all this time I ran away. I should have protected her. I left you alone in that house with that man I refused to call father. If only I'd been more understanding with you, Tay. You smiled back then and said everything would be okay. I knew you better than that. You were a bird in a cage, waiting for someone to set you free. It's almost symbolic. The Phinaxio was the one to do it, and not me. What if Phinaxio wasn't there to help? There's no way she would have had the strength to leave on her own.
The conditions haven't been met, so it would seem.
Who or what? It sounds so familiar, yet I don't know your name.
I am Agu, the beast that sleeps within the Emerald Ring. We have entered a dire predicament, have we not?
I don't want to die. Not here.
Fear not. I have no intention of harming you. But for a moment, I must grant you the experience of death. It is not something I wish to give of you, but it will not be permanent.
I can't stay awake.
So, it will be done. Next time we meet, we shall do it in a more formal manner, yes?
You crossed the line!
It can't be helped. Riley will ignore even his own wounds, and those who hold value to him. But if he continues as he is, it will come at a steep price. The damage to his body will be irreparable.
I can't keep going this. But if I don't do something, we're all going to die.
We're running out of time. Before long, it won't just be Phaedra that will be the problem. The presence of Hex this malignant could awaken... Oh wait, what is... Is that a dragon or something else? Wait, no, it's him. Agu! Incredible! I bear witness to Agu's revival.
But, Allan!
Calm yourself. What you see now is the spirit of Agu become flesh. The true power of the rings. The preservation allowed hosts to serve them so the legends could emerge again. That is, of course, at the temporary cost of the host. If this really is indeed Agu's first appearance since his death, then it is likely that Allan would have no prowess over him. It would require more regular host summoning for him to become aware of the fact. But a critically injured Allan in a body of water, Agu must have had no choice. I wonder if that is the true contractual trial.
Shashar, there is still a chance Agu could go rogue with no awareness?
Currently, Agu does not bear a dark form like Phinaxio. but there is still reason to take caution.
Neither of them seemed too pleased to see each other.
I never would have thought I would see Phinaxio at odds with Agu, but Sheena's ideals made her this way. Merely one of Agu's abilities. The rain is potent enough to even carve rivers so he might traverse impossible places.
The rain is putting the fires out.
Shouldn't be possible!
I believe Agu's true alignment is shown now.
What do you mean, Sheshar?
Both Allan and Agu wished for exactly the same thing. They wanted to save Sheena. They understood that her motivations were desperate and had a hidden meaning. Sheena, too, wanted to protect a younger sibling. Allan feels the same about you, Tay. The only difference between them is their convictions. Sheena's is wavering with the lies she's been told. Allan's was absolute. She seems to have sustained no serious injury. I think she'll recover if she rests properly.
All thanks to Agu. Allan.
He is heavily wounded from when he was struck by the previous attack. Agu was running on limited time with such a weak host.
What even? I'm alive. Was I dreaming? Wait, Shaena is in this room. So that means... Why can't I remember anything? How did she end up like that? Did the others manage to bring her down? Or was what I experienced not just a mere dream?
How? How do you have so much conviction at your side? The CMD will not leave you alone because I'm down.
I've often considered what has led me to this point, but I've always wanted to protect. I studied under the Crusaders so I could protect those I care about. I can't speak for the others, but our interests aligned.
I'm not going to be able to report back to Gajaki, so he's going to take my place. He's the most feared warlord of the CMD in action. So even if he came for you, you'd still try to fight him. Good luck.
Gajaki.
A feared man in the CMD. Some people call him the warlord. I failed my mission, so he would come finish the task in my place. He is such a formidable man. You must be wary of him. He has never failed a mission. He is such a formidable man. You must be wary of him. He has never failed a mission. My brother is already lost. He was mobbed, they say, by an overturned. He lives, but...
Aiden, huh? So that's why you were fighting.
Everyone has their own convictions, including Gajaki. But my brother deserved none of this.
Allan.
I'm fine. The remaining wounds are meager. It looks like Shaena was finally subdued, but... What? So it wasn't a dream?
Agu intervened. Your ring really inhibits the other half of Agnesis.
No, she was surprisingly calm, if a bit hostile. She warned about a Gajaki fellow. Seems like he should be someone we'd be wary of. I don't think she was entirely at fault. She was just looking out for her brother, just like Tay would have to me. Seems like she was blackmailed under a false pretense. So many things behind her motivations don't add up.
She has no lasting scars as it stands for now, so she's very lucky. It's a miracle. Well, I am glad in both cases both you and Allan were able to safely harness the power of Agnesis without a contractual obligation. But it is not safe for Allan to be recklessly using that power again. Without a proper commune with Agu, we can't communicate or harness his power. If he is continually summoned without thought, you will end up as Shaena was, a victim of your own runaway mind. Our tribe is of the Flame and Cinder, and we march across the plains. We were fated to one day assist Tay in her mission. However, our tribe will not be capable to give Allan the service he needs in order to properly harness the power of Agu.
From my dream, he introduced himself as Agu. If I could wield his power, tell me, Shashar, how can I get that power in my hands? If Tay is able to protect me, I want to also protect her.
That's good to hear. In the far west, there's another nomadic clan that hides in the forest. They should help you with establishing a proper link. Take my crest of fire, and they will know it is me that sent you. You must climb the Kentaurus Mountains. If the road is blocked like people say, I'm sure Phinaxio will help you get over it.